I do. Right, I've just got out of surgery about an hour ago. What time are you on? About five-ish. A lot of stopping and starting. I'll do a proper video on what actually happened later. I'm still coming around a little bit from general anaesthetic. Like, it's the first time I've ever been put under. Been put under general anaesthetic. I only had gas when I were a nipper at dentist. But I feel all right. Just I've been under anaesthetic. I think operation was 2 hours. I've had a scleral buckle inserted on my eyeball. It was a better option than gas bubble and sucking all the vitreous gel out and stuff. But yeah, I've just making sure nobody comes in, sees me talking to my phone. I've come round pretty decent. I've had a cup of tea. I've had 2 digestive biscuits. I'm feeling all right. I've taken myself to the toilet twice as well. So yeah, hopefully they'll let me go at some point. They've got to keep me for 2 hours standard minimum. If I think I'm well enough and compass mentis enough, after that 2 hours, I'll call for my friend to go and pick me up, and I need somebody to stay with me overnight. Just standard procedure after anaesthetic of this kind, just in case I keel over, you know, in the night or anything like that, as an aftermath kind of thing. It might, you know, creep up on me again, like, you know, the anaesthetic. But I feel I'm holding conversation with him as soon as I came around and coming out with big words, which you don't use in everyday conversation. But yeah, I'm all right. A little bit sore, and I'm guessing, you know, when pain relief subsides, I'll be in some more pain. But I'm mulled out. I bet you before I came in, I'm mulled out with ibuprofen and paracetamols at home. I'll do what they recommend and take it from there, really. So the healing process starts. I will do a video when I'm back home and all that, and just tell you what's been going on, because I came to the Royal Hallamshire on Friday, and all the tests redone that I were having last week, because obviously they need them for their own records, see if any changes and stuff. They were going to do me then, but obviously emergencies come in and stuff. And they were also going to do me yesterday as well, on the Monday, but things didn't happen to plan, because more time was spent on previous procedures with other patients, and let's face it, you know, they need to get it right. They can't be rushing things, especially when people's eyesight are concerned. So yeah, I'll go into more depth about it later anyway, but this is me. On other side of things, I've been fettled. Healing process starts from now on. Just pray for a speedy recovery for me. And everybody else who's going through this as well. You know, one of the nurses was saying, you won't believe how many people start kicking off when they get, you know, when they get gowned up and then the appointment's cancelled. You can't be kicking off in a place like this. There's people about having treatments done. People are in a delicate situation, in a delicate frame of mind, and for anybody to be kicking off like that because they can't get seen, because, you know, one thing or another, I just think it's bang out of order, and they need to have a little word with themselves. Be more appreciative for other human life and the the amazing people, the angels that work in these places that try and give better quality of life for people that are injured, that are poorly. We need them. We need them. And they are, like I've just said, these guys are angels. It takes a special kind of person to work in these places. And I've seen people, when my mum was in hospital, when she was in ICU before, but with everything that was going on with my mother, bless her, and you know, the nurses in that ICU, it's a grim place, but you know what? Them guys shine. They absolutely shine, and these guys shine. I was absolutely bricking it in there. Anxiety through the roof and all sorts going on. I was absolutely bricking it, and those guys and the people that took me down into the theatre and the people in the theatre, absolute angels. They really, really made me feel as comfy as possible, and reassuring. And I'm waffling. I'll go into more depth about what I said earlier at another time. But yeah, I'm compass mentis. Down a cup of tea, a couple of digestives. I could murder a babe, but that'll come in a bit. So yeah, the healing process starts. Catch you next time.